Alright, so somebody asked me about this question, right? And I decided that I will share the answer with you guys. So this is a question, it's a fragment, and the question says, what is the output of the above fragment, right? And this is what is given. Now, when you see a question like this, right, it is basically a trace table, right? So it's an int for you to realize that it wants you to chase the snippet or the fragment and determine the output, right? So if it's an exam situation, what you would do is quickly draw a table just like what I have here. So I just draw a table with 3 columns, and for the heading of the table, it's basically the variables that are in the fragment that I want to keep track of. So I have count and I have discount. So in the table I have count and I have discount as headers or headings, right? And because it has output in the fragment, I also have a column that is called output, right? So what I'm going to do now is go through this fragment line by line and write the values in the table as they changes, right? So look here now. So here I have count equal 3, right? So in my table on the first line, I'm going to write count under the count column 3. Then in the second line here, it says discount equal to 0. So in the table under the discount column, in the second line, I'm going to write discount equals 0. Then I'm going to move to the third line, which is while discount is less than count, do. Now this is an example of a condition, right? So let me show you something. So discount is less than count is an example of a condition, right? So this while loop, right, which is from here to here, right, everything in the body of this while loop will execute or will be executed or run while discount is less than count. So this is the condition that will control the body of this while loop, which is from right here to right here, right? So what is the current value of discount? The current value of discount based on the table is 0, and the current value of count is 3. So discount is actually less than 3, not true? So it means that the program or the fragment is going to go to the next line, which is right here, right at the beginning. Then it's going to go to the next line, which is write x. So in the output column of your table on the third line, I'm going to write x because that is what will be printed based on the write statement here, right? Then it's going to go to the next line, which is right here, count equal count minus 1, right? What is the current value of count? The current value of count based on the table here is 3. So if I minus 1 from 3, the answer is basically 2. So the current value of count now will actually be 2, right? Then the program is going to move to the word end. Then it's going to go right back up to the word while. So you will be right here now. Then the condition, which is discount is less than count, will be tested again, right? So what is the value of discount currently? The value of discount currently is 0. It hasn't changed, right? And the value of count is 2. Is discount less than count? Yes, it is, right? So it means then that the program is then going to go back to the beginning right here, right? Then it's going to go to the right here, which is this line. So we are right at this line now. So once the program see write x, is going to output what is in bracket on the screen, right? Under the output section of the table, what I'm going to do is write x, right? And the reason why I'm writing the x beside each other and not on a new line, because this is a Pascal snippet, and when you have write in Pascal, it means that you're supposed to write on the previous line that you have written to, right? If it was write ln, like if I had something like this, write ln, right, it means that once I print the x, I would have what they call a line break, and the computer or the program will automatically go to the next line. Now because I have write here and not write ln like here, it means that I have to output all my characters on the same line, right? So let's continue. So we are here now, right? So count equal count minus 1. What is the current value of count? The current value of count is 2, right, which is here, right? So we're going to minus 1 from this value, which will now be equal to 1, right? All right, cool. So it means that in the program, it's going to move from the count equal count minus 1 and it's going to go to the end. It's then going to go right back up to the while. So you're going to be right here now, right? And the condition will be tested again. So it's going to say while this count is less than count do. Is this count less than count? Yes, it is, because the current value of this count is 0 and the current value of count is 1, right? So you're going to go in the body of the program again. So it's going to go to the begin right here. Then it's going to go to the right in this line, and it's going to output what is in the bracket. So under the output column, right, we're going to output the star on the same line, right? Then it's going to go to this line right here, which is count equal count minus 1, right? What is the current value of count? The current value of count is 1. So if I minus 1 from 1, I will get 0, right? Then the program is going to go to the end right here. Then it's going to move right back up to the while right here, and it's going to test the condition again. So it's going to say while this count is less than count do. Is this count less than count? No, because the value of this count is 0 and the value of count currently is actually 0 as well, which is equal, it's not less than, right? So at this point in time, what is going to happen is that the while loop is going to break, right? It's not going to go and execute the body anymore. So we would be currently here in this line. So the while loop would jump right over the begin and go right down to the end. Then it will continue under its merry way. So actually what will be printed from this fragment is XXX on one line, right? Alright, hope that was beneficial. Please like and share if you like this video. Thanks.